Okay, let's get something out of the way right now, okay? Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of monsters? Do you lock your doors at night? See, I am gonna need you to do those things because tonight I am gonna be reading a horror story that is terrifyingly good. So turn off all the lights, lock your doors, make sure your pets are in their beds and cover your mirrors. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, whatever you do, don't look out the window or call out for help or check your phone. Don't do any of those things. Just lie very still and pretend to be asleep. Okay. Now are you ready? Good. Now let's begin. He had the dream again. Not a dream, really more like a place he kept returning to. A stairwell, infinite, spiraling downward into black fog. And a voice, always behind him, whispering things in a language that didn't exist. Each time he woke up, his nose bled. Each time, he remembered more than before. His name was Elias Varn. He worked as an IT technician for a quiet government agency. Or so he thought, until the morning the envelope arrived sealed in wax, no stamp, no return address. Inside, a photograph of him sleeping, and a single sentence handwritten beneath it. You dreamed of something forbidden. He dismissed it as a prank until the second envelope came. This time, it held a black key. That night, he didn't sleep, but somehow, he still dreamed. The stairwell again, the voice again, but this time, he saw a door. A metal door with strange symbols etched into it, symbols he somehow understood. They meant, do not enter. He entered, and he saw it. Not a creature, not a god, not even a nightmare. It was, concept. An impossible being, something shaped like silence, wearing the skin of thoughts. It turned toward him. He woke up screaming, but not in his bed. He was in a white room, hooked to machines. A man in a gray coat stood over him, smiling. Welcome to Dream Regulation Unit 7, he said. You crossed the threshold. Elias demanded answers. Why am I here? What is this place? The man leaned closer. You dreamed of something you weren't supposed to see, he whispered. Something the world isn't ready for. Something you shouldn't remember. They showed him the archive. A vault deeper than any bunker, filled with vials, each glowing faintly. Dreams we're not supposed to have, the man explained. Some ideas, once imagined, become real. Reality doesn't like competition. Elias's dream had been archived under class. He asked what that meant. They said, it means your mind touched something older than language. Since then, they watched him. Because now, it might be watching back. Every night, they sedated him. But sedation only made the dreams louder. The voice from the stairwell now spoke clearly. You opened the door. You brought me through. In the waking world, anomalies started happening. People near Elias forgot who they were. Technology broke when he passed by. The walls of the facility began to shift, morph, breathe. And the voice started leaking through the speakers. You caged a thought, it said. Now I think of you. Elias begged to forget. But sometimes forgetting is the cruelest thing of all. They tried to erase the dream from his mind, but it wasn't in his mind anymore. It was outside, learning, waiting, becoming. And Elias? He is still in the archive. But the door he saw? It's appearing in other dreams now. This story was scary, wasn't it? I know. I told you it was terrifyingly good. And if you want to hear another horror story, then you should definitely stay tuned, because every week we bring you guys new terrifying tales to listen to. And if you want to send us your own stories to read, then you can do that too. All the instructions will be in the description box below. But before we end the episode, I want to say a huge thank you to our supporters who make these episodes possible. Okay, so first off, Elias had this really freaky dream about going down this infinite stairwell into this black fog, and there was this voice that was whispering to him. But the thing is, this isn't actually that uncommon of a dream. I mean, think about it. We spend so much of our lives moving forward, and sometimes it feels like we have no control over the direction we are moving in. So maybe in our dreams, our brains just want to take a step back and think about where we are going. I mean, you got to admit it does feel pretty cool to go down this infinite staircase and have all this power over your dreams. Well, kind of. Now, some people might say that Elias's dream about going down the infinite stairwell was actually a representation of his own personal growth. You know, like how sometimes in life we need to face our fears and insecurities in order to grow as people. And by facing them, we can conquer them and become stronger. And you know, this whole idea of conquering your fears and becoming stronger is actually a pretty common theme in mythology and religion. Like, think about it. In Christianity, Jesus conquers death by rising from the dead. In Greek mythology, Heracles has to complete 12 labors to become a hero. And in Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama has to overcome his attachment to worldly pleasures in order to become the Buddha. Now, obviously, these are all pretty big examples, but the same idea applies to our everyday lives as well. We all have to face our fears and overcome them in order to grow as people. But yeah, like I said, that's just one interpretation of Elias's dream. Of course, there could be other explanations as well. Like, maybe the dream is just a dream and it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe our brains are just wired to have dreams and this is just what happens. Who knows? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're enjoying this show, why not treat yourself by supporting us? It is a great way to support independent creators like us and get some cool perks while you are at it. So click the link in the description and sign up today.